Hey there guys, how you doing today? This is Bloons Tower Defense Battles, and I'm actually going to go over some more easy stuff for you guys to understand. So if you're a newer player, this is what you want to watch. If you're a more advanced player, this is probably not for you. So I'm going to go over all the basics of the game and go over how to win if you have all of these towers and stuff. This is not if you're a complete new player, but if you know what you're doing just a little bit and you're having trouble winning, this is what you want to watch. So you're noticing my four tower choices for now. I have three good towers for attacking, and then I have my fourth tower, which is my full camo detection. You always want to have one tower that is full camo detection. No matter what level it is, I don't care. Get either the mortar or the monkey village. That is full camo detection. That's the only way you should go about it. If you get so many wizards or you get so many spike factories, it's not going to work out for you. Just trust me on it, guys. It's just not going to work out. So anyways, I'm going to start off with just a boomerang here. I'm going to start off with one boomerang and see what happens. See what if he starts sending up balloons at me. And indeed he is. So now you have to react to your enemy. That's the main point of the game. React to what your enemy does. So now that he's sending out balloons against me, I have to react. I build something that can take care of these balloons. And I still have my boomerang there, still have my cannon, and I'm going to be able to pop most of these balloons, if not all of them. Next thing that's very, very important in this game, you're noticing that I'm already sending out these red balloons right here. So there's a bunch of red balloons on the bottom. Now, what do those do and why am I sending them out? I'm not trying to do damage to my enemy, I'm going all for income. What happens is, if you notice, there's this little green thing down here that says plus 300, and it keeps going up every few seconds or so. Every time you send out a balloon, you get more in-game income. The way that in-game income works is every 6 seconds, you get whatever number this is. So this says 315, every 6 seconds I'm going to get that amount of money. Now, there's also another way to get income as well. There's these things called farms, and if you want to, you can feel free get some farms. It's totally worth it. You can do that, no problem whatsoever. Just get them if you want. But I personally like the in-game income just a little bit better. It seems to work more effective for me. Another thing is, you noticed I lost a few lives there, and that's not a big deal at all. In Bloons Tower Defense battles, 150 lives, you get 150 lives, which you notice right up here. All 149 of the first few lives do not matter. If you lose all of them, you can still win with one life. And that's the cool part about this game, is no matter how far you think you're behind with lives, it doesn't really matter. Because all it takes is you getting that one awesome rush on your enemy. And that's the point of this game, is not usually to slowly drain your enemy's lives. It's to usually go with one giant mega attack to overwhelm him. I'm going to show you guys this couple quick common overwhelming attacks, especially if you're a newer player, and then eventually once you get to a more advanced player, you need to start being more careful with what kind of rushes you go with, because the people you face are going to be better and know what to do to counter your attacks. So another thing is, in-game income is probably one of the most important things to talk about when you're talking to a new player, because they really don't understand it very well. What does this in-game income do, and why should I worry about it? Well, the more in-game income you get, the better you're going to be for mid to late game. Now, in-game income does hurt you slightly by spending all your money in the early game. It means you cannot buy as many defensive towers, but mid to late game, it's a lot better off. It means you're going to be able to build more towers and send more attacks and get all the cool things that you want to get in the late game. So you're noticing I'm actually fending off these rushes fairly well. Level 7, not a big deal. Now level 8 is one of those levels where you can actually start rushing people fairly easily. There's two big rushes that you can send on level 8, and a lot of people don't have enough defense for them unless they're going no economy at all. So if they're going little to no economy, they'll be able to fend them off. If they're going a lot of economy, which some people who are not that experienced tend to do, that's when you got a problem. So this guy's already rushing me with these yellow balloons. And level 8, like I said, it's one of those levels where you just gotta start being careful. He's still rushing me with these yellow balloons, and I should be able to pop most of them if I lose a couple lives. No big dealio, no big dealio. We lost a couple, like I said, we got 150 to deal with. So it's not a problem. So here you go. You get regrow balloons at level 8. So what do you got to do? Should you start rushing on level 8? Well, this guy's got a really solid defense. You got to look at your enemy's weakness, and that's what you have to go with, your enemy's weakness. So we can send out a regrow yellow rush, which would just run right through, and all these regrow yellows would start regrowing as he attacked them, and hopefully get through his defense, but I know it's not going to happen. Also, regrow blacks are extremely effective for level 8 as well, because regrow blacks or whites can multiply in balloon length, so that's extremely helpful. So, of course, I'm not playing to the best of my ability at the moment because I'm trying to explain all these things, but this guy's trying to rush me with pink balloons and stuff, or just get a little bit more economy, which is okay. So now I need to get a mortar up. I need to get some sort of camo detection. Camo detection for level 12 is extremely important. If you don't have your full camo detection, you're gonna run into problems. You're gonna have a bad time, guys. You're gonna have a bad time. We're gonna get our full camo detection right there. So there we go, we got full camo detection. You want to put camo detection more towards your enemy's side, the side where your enemy's going to send up balloons against you. So you notice this guy's got 3 boomerangs. He's also got his mortar over there, so he's got full camo detection as well. So there's no way we're gonna lose versus camo balloons. On the other hand, there's a big rush that you can send on level 13, which is a huge problem for a lot of new players. This guy, you know he's going to not rush me because he's sending out a bunch of these pink balloons, so he's going more economy, so that's okay. We'll just send out some more economy as well. We'll get up to about 1,000 economy. And then I need to start worrying about level 15, because that's another big level that can happen. So we're actually going to build a couple quick 3-0 boomerangs to fend off this rush really quick. And look at this, guys. We easily own that rush, and we made him waste a bunch of his money. So that's what you got to do. You got to react to your enemy. You got to react fast. And okay, we gotta pop these lead blues really quick. We'll just move that around really quick. And now we have full camo detection again. And look at this. We basically have the same defense right now. But guess what he doesn't have? Well, I guess we do have the same defense right now. He just built this guy up to a 2-3. So we're just going to go a little bit more economy. We're actually going to go up to about 1,000. And you notice that he wasted a lot of money on that rush. So he does not have enough stuff to build things right now. And he doesn't really have that much money to go a lot more economy. Which is okay, it's okay. But also now we need to start saving up for our economy. Or, I mean, for our defense. So, level 18 is the next big level when people send a lot of rushes. And the big problem with level 18 is Moabs. Moabs come on level 18. You notice if you go down to these balloons down here, usually the top balloons are the balloons that you want to use for economy, mainly up to pinks, and the bottom balloons are mainly the balloons that you want to send to kill your enemy. So we're noticing that this guy is probably going to maybe attack me on level 18. I'm not really sure. But we're gonna get our defense already. He's also sending out regrow pinks on accident. He didn't really want to do that, but he just did it on accident. So we're actually gonna get our defense set up just a little bit. We don't have to upgrade anything. We're gonna try and do the exact same thing that we did last time. We're just gonna get all our towers set up. So we're gonna get this guy up to strong, this guy up to strong as well. And if we need to, we'll build a couple quick Moab Maulers. Best way to deal with Moab Maulers. Makes sense, right, guys? So I'm actually gonna go a little bit more economy here. Just a little bit, you know, get up to like 1,200 or something like that. Because I do have a solid defense right now, and I don't think he's gonna rush me with Moabs. I really don't. I'm feeling pretty safe at the moment. So here we go, level 18. If he starts rushing me with Moabs, guess what I gotta do, guys? Just get a couple quick Moab Maulers up. I'll get this guy up to Moab Maulers. I'll get pretty much everybody up to Moab Maulers. And also, you want to make sure you get 2, 3 Moab Maulers for sure. And these are not Moab Maulers yet, by the way. The reason why I didn't do that is because those guys are really expensive to get. So I like to wait it out a little bit. Now he's got Moab Maulers, he's got a solid defense, there's nothing's going to happen, we're not going to rush each other at the moment. I'm just going to go a little bit more economy. I'm going to play for late game right now. Late game is definitely fun to play, especially when you're facing a pretty good person. You got to play late game like this. It's not always going to go like that. Usually you're going to rush people on level 13, you're going to rush people on level 15, you're going to rush people on level 18, and usually people are not going to have enough defense to survive that thing. But we do. We do, and we know that our enemy does as well, so we're not going to even try. We're not even going to waste our money on the big rushes. So level 20. This is the level when BFBs and stuff can come. And this is also one of those levels that seems to be a problem level for people. Regrow BFBs are a huge, mega problem. Now, I'm not going to waste my money, like I said. Also, I'm going to move my mortar really quick to make sure I get these camo balloons. I know for a fact that level 21 camo balloons come out, so you do have to be careful. You already have your full camo detection. I'm just moving my mortar around a little bit just to help me out a tiny bit. Doesn't really matter that much. But now, you're noticing he's still sending out these pink balloons and stuff. So could we go for a quick Oh My God rush? Indeed, we could. Why don't we just go for a quick Oh My God rush? We could. But knowing that it's late game and knowing the chance that I have of dying, it makes me very upset, so I don't want that to happen. I don't want to have the chance of losing, so I'm just going to wait it out and wait until level 30, and then I'm going to send out a giant rush. I'm actually going to go a lot more economy. I have a bunch of money, so we're actually going to need to get some Moab Maulers by now. So we're going to get a couple Moab Maulers, because this is the first Moab that's coming out already. So you got that guy right there. Oops, I'm sending out the wrong balloons. We should be able to easily pop this guy, I think. I hope. We have a 4-2 cannon, a couple boomerangs, and then all these Moab Maulers. So now the rest of the money that we have, we're just going to spend it on in-game income. We're going to get tons and tons of in-game income because we're going to actually rush him on level 30. That's the plan. We're going to rush him on level 30 because level 30 is when you kill people in late game. Because on level 30, the exact point that level 30 happens, all the Oh My Gods and all the BFBs and all the Moabs that you send at your enemy become full health. And when I say full health, I mean BTD 5 full health, because in BTD 5 to battles, all Moabs are actually half health, and then they go back to full health. So technically, it's just double health of BTD battles. So you're noticing that I really don't have that amazing of a defense. I really don't. If he rushed me with something crazy, I would probably lose. The only thing is, I don't think he's going to rush me with anything crazy, because look where he's sending all his money to. He's sending it all on those pinks, which is, of course, what he probably should be doing. If he tries to rush me, I could probably get a couple more ballers up really quick. I could probably get a can really quick, and he also doesn't know if I have a ground zero, which is also a huge problem for late game attacks. Ground zeros are extremely hard to fend off because if you send out 50 BFBs, all 50 of them, you can just use one ground zero, and basically they all pop, basically. So, anyways, we're going to wait it out just a little bit. You know, I notice my in-game income right here is about 3,000 plus. So once you get up to 3,000, you actually get to the point where you can consistently, non-stop send out balloons, and you'll get your money back before you even spend all the money on balloons again. So you're actually getting plus money pretty much every time. It's right around 3,500 actually, where pink balloons kind of even out. And he's also, you notice he's got a ground zero right there. He's gonna get a ground zero, so he has a bunch of money, and I don't have a ground zero. So that actually causes more problems for me. Also, I need to make sure these guys are on strong. I forgot if I did that or not. I did. So I did put them on strong already, of course. That's exactly what you want to do. So we got the 4-2 cannon. And the 4-2 cannon did a fantastic job of taking those guys out. So we're going to actually wait it out, and I'm going to send out a quick Oh My God on level 30 and see what happens. I don't know if it's going to take him down. I'm not quite sure. But also, I know for a fact that he is probably going to pop the Oh My God with some Moab Assassins, then get his ground zero up, and then just do an insta-kill on all those BFBs and stuff. And it's just going to be awful. It's going to be probably going to take us into pretty darn late game, but that's why I have such a crazy, awesome in-game income at the moment. So we're actually going to need more defense right now. We have $10,000, so we could save up for a quick rush, or I could hold out and try and build a lot of defense. So I need to get a couple more defensive towers. I think Moab Mauler-wise, I'm actually pretty good. So let's get this guy up all the way, Moab Mauler. Also going to get a couple Assassins really quick, and then a couple things to kill the balloons. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3. We're going to get more of these 3-0 boomerangs, which are really, really good for late game balloon popping power. Also, cannons are really good for late game balloon popping power. So we're going to get one more of these guys. And then on the next level, I'm going to send out Oh My God. And that's actually going to hurt our economy. So you know how I was saying at the beginning of the game that all of these balloons on the top and all the balloons actually give you economy? You notice this in-game income change. It says 3.5 or 3.6 right there. And as you go up, it's 5.0, 6.0. Holy crap. Then at a point, it actually goes down to nothing or negative. Negative! Oh my goodness, -5. I think a couple of them are 0, like this space ceramic thing, that's actually just 0. But then once you get up to these Oh My God stuff, it's -1500, so holy crapola. So we're actually going to go with a quick regrow Oh My God. And there's a BFB right there, so we're just going to do a quick assassin on that guy and pop him real quick. So I'm hoping that this Oh My God will be able to take him down, but honestly, I really don't know. I really don't know. So also, I'm just going to try and get my economy back a little bit. You notice my in-game economy went down quite a bit. So the thing about those Oh My Gods is that they... Oh, we need to upgrade this guy for sure. We need to get that guy up a little bit. Also, I'm going to go with a quick Moab. I'm going to go with one of these mortars as well right here. Make sure I pop all of those camo balloons. Actually, I'm not sure, but I don't think that ground zeros do damage to Oh My Gods anymore. So I'm not sure how much money he has, actually. I really am not sure. But looks like he popped all those guys again, so I'm going to keep sending out big balloons and stuff. And I think it's just going to end up being a lag fest. We're just going to go on and on and on, and whoever lags the most is going to lose. So we'll see. I don't know. I usually have a pretty reasonable computer, so I usually don't have that many problems overall. Also, you're noticing that I did send out 2 BFBs and wasted a lot of my in-game income, and guess what he did? He just insta-killed them all with his little ground zero guy. Just insta-killed them. It's sad, I know, but it happens. So, I don't know, just on my screen it looks like he's having a harder time popping all these balloons, and I'm just easily destroying them all. So, I mean, that's okay by me. I'll win from lag if that's what it comes down to. I know you guys tend to like my late game action, and that's why I decided to show you guys this these kind of games. I really like when I go to late game, but also at the same... Oh, he's sending out his Oh My God against me! Oh my goodness, so let's just do a quick couple assassins on this guy. Just a couple quick assassins, just go cha-cha-cha-cha, take those BFBs down, get a couple more maulers. I also don't have the insta-kill guys like he does. He has a ground zero and stuff, so he can insta-kill those things. I cannot do that, so we'll just go a couple more Moab Assassins. I'll also get this guy up to Glaive Lords. So we'll get a couple Glaive Lords up. I do have still quite a bit of money, and it could be quite a big lag fest right here and kill me. I don't know. It's going to be close. And it looks like I actually just lost a couple lives. I think I lost a couple yellow balloon lives, which was kind of crazy. I'm not sure if I did, but it looked like yellow balloons got through over there. And that was probably all of his in-game income, I believe. I don't know. So he went for a pretty big rush, and it did not work on me. So actually, that might have just been one Oh My God. So if he set out quite a few Oh My Gods, I actually could be in quite a bit of trouble, because that lag was pretty darn hardcore. So you're noticing he's popping the camo balloons. No big deal. Actually, not completely. Oh, we did! We won from the camo balloons! Holy crap, he did not have enough camo detection. My mortars were enough camo detection, but his one single mortar was not enough camo detection. I don't think he got it up to all the way up to 0.3, or I mean 0.4 or 2.4. Holy crapola. So that's a pretty intense game. I don't know. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit along the way. I mean, I know we went pretty late game, but hopefully you guys picked up a little bit about in-game income and how you should make a solid defense, and you know what kind of rushes you should go for and things like that. If I helped you out, please give me a like, throw me one of those, throw me a bone here, and that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully we'll get some more battles videos up for you soon, and have a good one.